from a prostitute story. You guys ready? Are you ready for this? Bondage? I'm in.
I should be able to hire my own tweaker to beat up another tweaker.
Gets high fives from the...
Good morning.
Good morning.
With the boys.
It's 9 a.m.
On the dot.
We here. We're live. We're having a good time. It's Friday. Made it through this damn week.
Heck yeah.
It was a great week, but also had its hiccups, had its moments where you were just like, what's even the point? I had to come home and do homework last night.
Really? Oh, yeah, to see corner beef.
I guarantee that makes... I showed the wife yesterday. This makes absolutely no sense to anybody but me.
Yeah. But it makes sense to you, and that's all that matters.
Kind of.
You got
I had to send that off to Sean. Shout out Bear Creek Builders.
Heck yeah, that's a cool name. I like that.
Right. Shout out Sam and Mackenzie down at Sherwin-Williams. Listen to the pod.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
Everybody.
That's awesome.
Appreciate 2 Minute Truck Moving Company.
The fan? Yeah, I'm not a fan.
That was sick. I wish everybody had the ability to see.
That was a good,
you guys
solid
have no
10.
idea how good we have it here on Morning with the Boys when we have. I mean,
our DJ
he's
is
given
on point,
literally
dude.
his whole body for this job.
That was a rough one.
And this morning we weren't even in the studio yet, and he was in the back seat researching shit for me.
Facts.
Skybri.
That's how we get it.
That's what he was researching.
And that was, I mean, granted, that was for your own personal,
Yeah.
you know.
Because
Your own personal
She's gonna be
research.
one day she'll be a guest because she's gonna see this short that Bryce made, Throwback Thursday short, which was episode 6.
I didn't actually tag her in it, though. I
didn't either. I should have. Damn, I should have hit it. We need everybody to go to that TikTok short or the
Just
YouTube
to
short and tag her in the comments.
remember, at the end of the day, we're trying to make dreams come true. And this is really
It's like a Make-A-Wish. I'm like a Make-A-Wish dude.
Yeah, this is really a dream for Curtis. So can we make this happen?
What I would want to do is make a skit, right? Because in that short, I say, yeah, if it's Freddy Krueger chasing after you, I'm scared. If it's Sky Bree, I'm not. We make a skit with Sky Bree where she's chasing me and I'm actually scared. I'm like, oh, I lied.
I'm sure literally for the money, like that can easily be done.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. That literally.
Just let me just slide
when
in her
you just
DMs.
said that, I was like, yeah, she would do that easily. She's like, I don't even have to take a wiener. Dope.
We're just doing skits. I'm in.
Or if she's like mad.
Yeah.
She's like, wait, so we're not having sex?
I mean, we can make other videos. We just need one skit first, Sky.
You wouldn't know what the hell to do with her.
Nope. And I'd let her know. I'd be like,
Please, guy, take it easy on me.
put the dog leash on, just hand her the fucking.
Jeez.
I saw. It's the only reason I say that is because I saw a video recently. I think you probably saw it too. Wheeler post. Oh no, never mind. Your Facebook is still corrupted. Yeah.
I haven't even tried. And you know, honestly.
You should try to get it back.
But I'm just saying, man, it's not really hurting my feelings at all.
But the
not
reason
seeing what's happening on Facebook, it doesn't hurt my feelings at all.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing.
I was like, I go on Instagram and you guys would be disgusted with my Instagram.
But anyways, the reason I say that joke is because I saw a video of a goth girl dressed up and she had a guy on a leash and he was in a clown suit and he's just sitting on one of those like coin operated horses. And the caption was, I'd be okay with a relationship like this or something. It's like, he's just sitting there in a clown outfit, just riding this little toy with a leash on. So that's the only reason why I say that joke. I'm not into
Also, I was
leashed
like,
up. That's not my thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's your thing, though.
Yeah,
you know, like
I know
both
some
of them,
people...
obviously, I think signed up for that. You know what I mean? He wanted to be a clown, and she's like, "Well, if you're gonna be a clown, I'm gonna put you on a leash." And he's like, "All right,
I'm in." Let's go ride a mechanical bull. And then that's all they could find.
There's no mechanical bulls at 11:30 on a Wednesday, James.
This is stupid.
Yeah, but
yeah.
there is a
Love is
mechanical
love,
horse
man.
here,
Love is love.
right?
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, because like 1,000-Pound Sisters, that's a show. And I mean, one, she hooks up with a dude in a rehab center for losing weight, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, there's someone out there for everybody.
Yeah,
dude.
people be falling in love, man.
bro. People be falling. Yeah, dude. It's true.
sad though, the husband on that one, he died though, obviously.
Well, I mean, 1,000 pound. You said 1,000 pound sisters.
1,000-Pound Sisters.
Yeah,
I think,
mean,
but I think they're only like 500 a piece.
So together they're 1,000. Anyways,
Yeah,
you're living that kind of lifestyle.
Really any 1,000-pounders that are.
The life expectancy of somebody over 500 pounds is got to be small. Can we look that up? Is that a statistic we can
That's
look
just
up?
wild when they got to take out a wall to get somebody.
Yeah. Life expectancy. Let's even do 3. No, because 300, you can be a big, buff, healthy guy at 300.
Yeah, well, yeah, I was going to say, man, you should see some of
Yeah,
these
just do
linemen.
that. Yeah. That should work.
I think if you hit in 400,
400, then
You
you're.
hit
Well, I was
400,
gonna say
it's a
morbidly
problem.
obese. Is where that's a scientific term.
we should look up how many 400-pound people are in the United States and
okay.
above.
40%.
40% of the United States is 400
No.
pounds. Oh.
40 per. I think if he said 40%, that would have been for how much
I was like, we're
the
the
life
numbers.
expectancy of them.
The numbers aren't really good right now. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, how many
70
400 plus people are in America? That's a good one.
77%
We're gonna see if it looks it up.
of
Yeah,
the United
77.
States can't even be in the army.
Yeah.
So it's getting up there. It's probably pretty bad.
Yeah, 23% can. That's crazy.
What? Oh no, that it said okay. Go back to that number. What it was just showing. Oh, can you go back real quick? The current population of the United States is 346 million. Countries 331. Oh, Census Bureau counted 331 million people
So that's just
living in the
census.
United States. Okay, so it's gonna be hard to find.
Nothing. Yeah. Well,
Unless people are coming in and shouting out their own weights, I suppose.
yeah. I the census doesn't include weight, so we'd have to just
I wonder
make
how many.
assumptions.
Okay, so how many? This is tough because I would want to know how many people are in like those rehab centers, like
For
the
weight loss.
Yeah,
Well, how many people are on Ozempic now? Because that's a thing. So look at that. Let's look at that. Do we have an idea of how many people are on Ozempic right now?
you know, Ozempic used to be like a diabetes thing.
Well,
It was for treating diabetes, and now it's a weight loss supplement. Kind of wild.
one in
One in
Okay.
8 adults are on something
something similar.
to get rid of.
So 1 in 8 out of our 300 million. You'd have to do some math there, but I have no idea what that would be.
That game looks so close to near, except different weapons.
Games are getting pretty good.
6% of the United States is on Ozempic. That's still a lot.
Mm-hmm. It's and you know
You
what's
think it's going
crazy?
down? You think it's going down? Because it doesn't seem like
I-
the super size me wave seems like it's gone away.
I think RFK is going to come in and do some regulatory changes, and I hope it really does. But you know,
Homeboy's got to fix his voice before he does anything.
well, I mean,
Fix your voice
it's-
before you try to fix this country.
Dude, he can just sit back and sign shit and have someone else speak for
You
him.
would love that, wouldn't you?
Well-
You would just love for this man just to sign a bunch of documents and not read through them and not even know
Well,
what's
no,
going
that's not
on.
what I'm saying.
You just want another Joe Biden, don't you?
Really, bro? I don't like it. I don't like Joe Biden. I don't like any of that. Just because, no,
Talk your way out of that one.
if you don't want RFK Jr. to speak, then let him get a speaker and let him sit down and read all those fucking documents. He gonna read it. He a fucking good guy. He gonna read those documents. All right, dude.
That's awesome.
But no,
Anyways,
I
yeah,
did,
we stand. He's doing his thing. I don't really get too political whatsoever. I don't think any of these people are gonna really save anybody. But
I hope he can do some good things in the health.
if anybody,
department.
it's gonna take you and me. All are just regular ass human beings getting together and taking care of each other.
All of you guys doing that as well,
And all of
For
you
real, though.
guys to get on YouTube to like, share,
Hey,
subscribe,
and take care of us, and then we'll take care of each other.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how it works. But no, I did watch a video
quid
that
pro quo, you may say.
watched a video where apparently you can get prescribed like a gym membership or things like that. Maybe a little bit of food, right? If your condition can be helped by a better diet or exercise, your medical doctor should be able to prescribe to you a gym membership or something like that. They were talking about that, and he's like, nobody in medical school is learning this. Like, we learned about it. We are having to teach Congress that this is allowed and that this is the thing. So it's apparently been suppressed or hidden for so long. But yeah, you can go to your doctor, and if your doctor can do a medical recommendation for you to do something like that, then you could get it paid for by your Medicaid or whatever. So I was like, dude, that would be awesome, because yeah, I'm looking into not doing the gym route and just trying to do something at home, because getting tied into a gym membership and all that
It's
shit
nuts. And
sucks. But
getting out of the gym membership is its own battle in itself. Getting into it, and then the things they want from you, it's like, you try to steal my identity?
well, dude, yeah, they want bank statements and a credit card on file. I'm like, yo, bro, I have a credit card, but you don't want to see the bank statements. Like,
Well, they just want to know that they can get the money out of your bank account one way or another. Because if they have that, then they can literally just be like, yo.
but right now, Anytime Fitness is doing a 14-day free trial, so I think I'm gonna have to go try them out for 14 days and then do some stuff after that. I think I'm gonna do it, dude. Because I like the gym setting, because I can get, you can get the lat pull downs, you can get the, all the little different attachments and stuff, and still hit the treadmill, and it's just a nice wide variety. So I do enjoy the gym setting.
It
Makes
has
me
its
motivation, gives me a little motivation too, right? 'Cause if other people are like, they're watching, or there, then I'm like, oh, they're watching, subconsciously I'm thinking they're watching.
That's why I hated going to the gym, because people will be in there watching. I would much rather just go in there when there's nobody. Like, it's cool when you're the only person in the gym. I love going to the gym just because you have access to all the equipment. But the second it starts flooding in there, I'm like, I'm going on the treadmill.
Yeah, see, and it wasn't
I'm
super
going
busy.
to sit on a bicycle.
It wasn't super busy the other night. There's only like 6 people in there, and it was a big gym. So like, yeah, if it was crowded, I don't think I would feel the same way. But when it's just small, I don't mind.
I was like, shout out 777 Fitness. I think that's the gym we were doing over there. That was the Billings Athletic Club, and then it got. But yeah, that's where Billy was doing his jujitsu and stuff. That's where Distorted Temple was running their stuff out there. Him and Dakota were doing all their CrossFit and everything out of there. There's a legit gym in there.
I still have the app downloaded for the yoga, but I haven't signed it. Actually got the guest pass,
That's the one
pass.
that would be the one that I'd be excited to go do with you. And we could always go do free yoga with, shout out Tina Hackley. She's the instructor over there.
Do you think
at Black Orchid. I guarantee you, if we went and talked to her, she would sit down and do an interview. She'd do the whole 9 yards.
Do we do a yoga class session videos? Do we start doing morning with the boys yoga? And
bro, we'd have to. I don't know how we would do that with our kids.
Yeah, it'd be tough to get that.
Because you guys have to remember, as much as we love doing stuff, it comes with.
Yeah, like last night. As soon as Billy got home at 5, him and Kaylee took off. I had no coverage for the kiddos. I was like, and then like time got away from me. I looked down at my phone. It was already 6:20, but I was like, oh shit.
No, I had talked to DJ. I was like, and no Curtis, so I'm guessing that just nothing's happening tonight. So I kind of already had it figured.
I wasn't even sure if you made it back or what either. So
yeah, and then got back. It was just one of those things.
Yeah.
I was tired.
Yeah.
And I was sore as hell, man. It's tough work throwing mud around.
I am surprised I'm still sore. I'm still a little bit sore in my core from the other night and a little tiny bit in my back, but it's like, it's a good amount of sore. And I'm definitely going back because I feel good if I can do this for, like we said, if we do the 10-week transformation, I probably won't gain a bunch of muscle, but I'm going to feel better. I know it. I can already feel just kind of going once is helping my back.
Once?
Yeah, we went once and then haven't yet. Dude, my ankle was pretty tore up on Tuesday night, the second night. So I definitely went too hard on the treadmill day one, especially with no shoes, no good fitness shoes. So yeah, I took a 3-day break.
Painful hearing
My problems
where you're starting at.
Yeah, dude. Hey, but so you got to start somewhere.
I totally get it. I'm also like, I've heard children who take harder hits than you.
Well, I'm not like.
You're like, my ankle was tore up after
Yeah.
3/4 of a mile.
Yeah, because I'm not running right in the wrong shoes. And like not like tore up that I couldn't walk, like I wasn't limping around. It was just
Your vernacular
just sore.
then
I
is
know.
throwing me off.
It's just super sore. I just had to stretch it out. In my mind, I'm like, I say tore up because it feels like maybe it's because of like, yeah, you only ran a fucking 0.6 of a mile, you pussy.
That's
Yeah.
because like even on, and it's just because of. I'm telling you, like I was an athlete, and when you go into like that mode, like you're in training mode, you're just different. Sit down, like at minimum, I was doing like 3 miles. Like on the bike, you'd hit a quick 5-6 miles. 'Cause it's just super easy. That's like even a good one you should be starting out on. Like if you can't run, start on a bike.
That's what I was gonna do when we planned to go back.
Can't run, get on an elliptical. You can't do that, go to the whatever the other thing is.
Yeah, because it's just mainly about the cardio, getting the body moving. So yeah, I was gonna run to the bike next because I actually thought the bike also might help stretch that muscle in my ankle, doing that rotational.
Not really.
My problem is
your foot ends up getting locked in a position, so it's kind of good, but it kind of like that tendon gets tight too. So you need it when you get off it. You need to stretch the tendons.
Yeah, stretching is going to be a big thing.
I should have been a physical fitness person. I spent so long in around it. Shout out Ariana something. What's her name? Went to high school with her. She actually went to college for physical therapy, and now she goes and takes care of athletes.
Heck yeah. Yeah. My problem is it's been 10 years, maybe even more, since I've done any of this type of shit. So I am dusting off a lot of fucking old wounds and old, worn out muscles from just sitting at an office desk for so long.
I think that you're just breaking out of the lethargy, and I think a lot of these pains are just stretching muscles that haven't been stretched in a long time. Yeah, 100%. Like, because I was like, I was talking to DJ about this yesterday. I was like, this man snapped his ankle, had staph infection, and he's like back to work the next day. Like, you know what I mean? My foot was broken, and I was back to work the next day. It's like because we have been in it the entire time. Like it's tough to, and I know I'm just being a dick, but it's hard to find the empathy because I'm like, we've been in the shit for.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
So I'm like, come on, buddy.
I get it.
You're gonna have to just suck it up.
Oh yeah, I'm just I'm excited about it.
I was like, let me throw another, I don't know, 10 years of wounds onto you real quick, and then you can see what the rest of our bodies like and how much we just bury down the day-to-day pain. Like when you're just in, I mean, I wake up every day in pain. I mean, it's just what you do, and you get up and you just move around, and then boom, you.
Yeah, there's probably a way to mitigate that pain though. Definitely stretching. I think I didn't do enough stretching when I was at the gym.
Yoga was the biggest difference maker for me. Like learning to use all those tiny intrinsic muscles around your body was huge for me. And if you can do that with plyometrics, you're on a whole different level. Them gymnasts, I think gymnasts are like the most strong overall naturally. Them boys doing parkour,
or
just climbing buildings for the hell of it.
Like the bar guys that do all the bar tricks and stuff.
Like American Ninja Warrior, even CrossFit. I think CrossFit is probably better overall for your body than it is just to go circuit train workout. Overall, like if you want to see yourself get stronger overall, yeah. I mean, they've even showed science-wise, you should be going hard for 7 minutes and then not going, and then go super hard and then get that heart rate spiked, and then that's how you get the tension and strengthening of your heart where it can handle it. Yeah, they'll tell you, like they could. I mean, I bet if you went and talked to a physical therapist, they'd be like, okay, so this is and then they would start you all the way back at ground one, like telling you how to walk correctly, and you would be in pain just from that. Yeah,
because trying to switch your whole body, because you may not know it, but everyone has their own like walking style, and it's gonna be.
It's like teeth almost to a certain, like you get through life in a certain way, and it gives you can eat and digest your food, but like my daughter Ariana, she's got that permanent spacer where it just, and it forms your face to look like, I guess, what the perfect model of a face looks like, apparently. I don't know. Does it help you breathe? Like, I don't, when it comes to, I love like J. Cole, that song, Crooked Smile. I was like, what is the whole purpose when people have to go in and do all the...
Do you know why we have to get our wisdom teeth removed? Because
it hurts like hell.
Humans' heads are shrinking. The human head sizes... This is a video I saw, so I'm not definite on... I'm never definite on anything I say, but I saw a video that said human skulls used to be bigger, and though that wisdom teeth used to not be an issue. They used to fit in there just fine because their skulls are bigger. And now that are slowly over time, they're getting smaller and smaller. That's why they're getting jammed in and pushing other teeth out of the way and stuff.
Whoa.
So that's a theory I could get behind. If we were larger back in ancient times. But I thought
big human beings being produced, but maybe like we were even bigger.
Like giants,
7 footers, some 8 footers.
Some 7-8 foot people. Like they say ancients were super small, but how ancient are they talking?
What's hilarious, because I've seen both of that. I've seen these like
little tiny.
You look at like Zeus, like how does Zeus get portrayed? This old man who's just this freaking huge thing, and then you also have like I've seen these tiny wrinkly men who have like the strength of the universe in their entire body, and it's like, okay, so there's that even.
Yeah.
If you look at like, you take out all the, you just look at actually nature of things, it's very rare do you find super, super strong old men.
And so many biblical stories about giants as well. Like biblical and just like ancient stories.
Is there any way to see how many 90-year-olds there are in the world?
You think 90 is the cutoff of when you start...
Well, I think,
losing
isn't it
all
like
that?
78 or something is life expectancy for humans?
Is it only 78? Average life expectancy? Dang. I mean, it would make sense.
There's 147 million people.
That are 90.
80
Wow.
to 99. 147 million people.
That's a lot. So
that's like half the United States.
Wow, when you put it like that, that's crazy.
Out of the entire world.
Dang.
If you took all people and you just moved them into half the United States.
So when...
And then let them all drive.
Survival of the fittest, baby.
That is really, you want to get some stuff sorted out. Give all the old people
their driver's licenses back.
Get after it.
Oh, that's so funny. So
there are no laws. For the 80 and 90-year-old and anybody above that community, there just are no laws. You do whatever you want, old people.
We are definitely getting to a point where once those 147 million elderly die, it's going to take us a minute to replace them with children, right?
I've had this conversation with my wife.
We're
just got to bring back nightgowns.
That's all it takes. That's so fucking hilarious. You're so right, though, dude. Just the easy access.
She's so right, man. I was dying laughing. I was like, there was a point, man. That's what they all were rocking back
easy
then.
access, dude.
What am I supposed to do when your nightgown's above your head? I'm gonna get in there. You know what you were doing having that nightgown on? You know what that nightgown does to me?
God damn it, woman, this is all your fault.
It's your fault.
Oh, man.
Gotta put a baby in you.
Ah, that damn nightgown. You know.
Oh, we got a new Resident Evil out? Old Resident Evil?
Man, there are some good games coming out these next...
I never played that one.
This next year. 2025 is going to be a big year for video games. Grand Theft Auto 6 is supposedly going to launch. And then we've got a bunch of other cool games that are coming out. Like Witcher 4, which is supposed to be really big. They just announced that. Got that in.
You played all the Witcher games?
Out. No, I've never played any, actually.
Yeah, I've never played the Witcher games either.
Yeah. But I know it's a big thing. People love them. So yeah, it should be. And then...
What is that game? That was sick.
My brother was watching something where they were talking about how the graphics are getting pretty dang good, that here soon it's going to be indistinguishable from reality. Like you're watching a game, it's going to look like you're watching a movie.
It's definitely there. But I also have got to say, man, Square Enix has been doing this for years already.
Well, I mean, it's going to get to the point now where like the lighting, with a lot less computing power, they're going to be able to do like the lighting stuff. So, so make it easier for them to program gorgeous.
I wonder how these guys come up with that. You know what I mean? It really is like, does this stuff come to you in your dreams?
Right? Like some Nikola Tesla type shit?
I mean, literally, like, how do you... Okay, if we just come up with a better graphics card, then we'll actually be able to go in and play with the lighting. And then when the lighting is like
ray tracing, so we have a light source that's there and it's actually tracking or making a light source that comes out to hit your water, which then reflects off the light and does something else over here. It's like,
telling me that man wasn't on drugs?
Yeah.
Just you saying it right now sounded you had to be on something.
He's like, we're gonna call it ray tracing. Everyone's like, love it.
Brilliant.
Yeah, no, it's pretty impressive what they're able to do nowadays.
And it all started with just ones and zeros.
Which I don't know, man. I think it's alien technology. I don't think we learned this shit.
I was having this thought when it came to dragons. I was like, you don't think it's possible that we did just wipe out the dragons?
Well, yeah, and dude, so if you compare a T-Rex skeleton what they say, to a chicken skeleton, its wings look very similar. So what if a T-Rex, instead of those being little tiny short arms, were actually wings? And then there you go. There you got a dragon.
Never forget.
Yeah. Never forget. T-Rexes were dragons. We got you. Bring back the lore.
The chicken was a T-Rex at one point.
Maybe.
Chicken has to remember, never forget.
Well, think about that. You have a dragon, and then you tame that dragon because it's how I trained my dragon. And then your dragon goes wild and mates with some parrot or something, and then you end up with a chicken beak because you have to get a beak somewhere. Some crazy stuff was happening back in medieval times, man.
I'm sure they grounded some bird. You
Well,
know
I
what I
mean-
mean? They had some bird and then they just made it stay on the ground. Eventually we got the chicken. But then you look
Clipped its
at, like,
wings.
there were small little dinosaurs.
Chicken, it is a
And there
turkey
was
and a chicken.
furry dinosaurs. I mean,
The same
like
family?
feathery dinosaurs.
We have no idea what dinosaur skin or what dinosaurs were covered in. We assume, but we have no proof.
Actually, it's
Do we?
a material that is similar to bone and scale, like crocodile.
Oh yeah, because the crocodile or alligators are the oldest dinosaurs, right? Or the oldest living ones left. So the scales.
Coming in at, can you look at how old the alligator is? I believe it's 370 million years old.
So maybe they are the rulers of this world. They're the oldest.
I don't know. Godzilla was pretty
Tell
doing the
us.
damn thing.
Tell us, crocodiles, what is the meaning of life? Oh, that's
10
how
to
long they
15
live.
years old.
That's how long
Yeah,
they live.
I was way off. 65 million
Okay.
is all?
65. Dude,
Is
that's
crocodiles older than alligators?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. They're the same subspecies, aren't they? What's the difference between an alligator and
Well-
a crocodile? One's land-bearing and one's not.
Let's see, they're not. Oh, yeah. Look up crocodiles. Yeah, like you did look up the age for crocodiles. Okay. So I mean, 65 million.
Yep, alligator, that's what it is. They're the same thing. Look at that reporter, dude.
I was way off. Only 65 million? They really ain't that old.
Only 65 million.
Really
what's
not that old.
what's the Earth, like 100 something million, we think?
No, because you got the. I wish I could remember my dinosaur facts I've been learning. Because we just looking up Stegosaurus stuff this morning. Because I was like, can you imagine? I was like, what are those spikes and stuff that they just like
On their
grow
tails.
out of them? And how come like you don't have anything like that as humans?
Horns on deer. and
But
elk.
I mean, that seems more like that was it called? Like an elephant, you know what I mean?
And ivory, elephant's ivory.
Where these things have like literally just growing out of, I guess, porcupines,
Yeah, porcupines have spikes, but they're
hedgehogs.
armadillos. We still got armadillos. They got like a hard shell.
There we go, armadillo. They're so tiny. You don't have anything. Turtles.
The turtles still got a hard shell.
What's older? Like, do we have turtles that were hella old?
What is the oldest living animal on the planet? I mean, now then it's going to say a certain age. The oldest living species? Yeah, oldest living species on the planet.
It's gonna be like a Terra something. There it is. I'm sure exactly. It's the sea anemone.
Tadpole shrimp. Ooh.
200 million years ago.
In the sea, the tadpole shrimp.
In the sea, we witness
There was
a horseshoe crab feasting upon the shrimp.
You see the crab in its natural habitat blends very nicely.
That's wild. Horseshoe crabs, old as hell.
So, there was a theory that octopus came from space, like they were on a meteor, and the meteor hit in the water, and that's where octopi
So
came
okay,
from.
so we got straight up shrimp. Shrimp become crabs, and then they just eventually start eating the shrimp.
And then the crabs turn into
Fish?
mermaids. I'm just kidding.
How do we get fish? You know what I mean? Because obviously a fish turns into a tadpole.
Well, then how do we get to monkey eventually?
Apparently we were like a slime thing that was
Single-celled organism.
that was just like sliming around.
Yeah, evolution to me has always been a little far-fetched. Like, you're telling me we all just started as single-celled organisms, and then we just started combining ourselves in different variants, and then at the very end of it, we all these different things. Some swim in water, some have fins, some have 4 legs, some have 2, all just because of where we formed in time and space. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's hard to wrap your head around.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like how did I become a fucking rhinoceros?
So
Yeah, okay.
have always had a fun theory that Earth is like somewhat a reality show, right? Like, there was a planet that was full of deer. There was a planet that was full of otters. There's a planet that was full of humans. And then everyone's like, let's just throw them all in one planet and see what happens.
Because it's wild. Even in our own solar system, we don't see anything that shows any other life or multitude of different lives. What is it? The tartarac? What's the thing that lives? Tardigrade. We got tardigrades out there. That's all we know about.
And we have no idea, right? Because there might be a planet out there that has small, microscopic life, but we can't.
Why does it always gotta be small? We ain't got nothing like a giraffe anywhere else.
Maybe because it's not
I think
ready
they got
yet, or
way better camouflage than us.
maybe the farther you get away from the Earth, the better you get.
Can we
at
not
hiding.
look through their atmosphere and see what
Well, I mean,
what's going on the surface?
to look through a microscope, right? You got to take a sample, put it on a
I
petri dish.
ain't talking about on the small scale. I'm talking about a big thing. We
Yeah.
can't look at the surface of these planets yet.
I mean, we got a rover on Mars.
Yeah, but that's Mars. We still ain't found shit.
Found a door. You've seen that picture? There's a door on Mars.
DJ, can you look up the door on Mars?
That the rover took. What's the name of the rover? I can't remember. The Curiosity?
No, I just
think
want
it's
to
the
know about the
Curiosity
door
rover,
on
but-
Mars.
Curiosity rover, I think. I love it. I think there was a better picture back there. Go back.
There's like a
The zoomed in one. It's probably fake, but yeah, the door on Mars, dude. Go back one more. It's like, yeah, there you go. That's a little bit better one. That's the one I was talking about. It's definitely far-fetched.
no way to zoom in on it. That's how we got to look at it from the farthest thing away.
Mm-hmm. It's fake. Edited probably, but yeah. Door on Mars, dude. There's
Dude, why are you doubling down on Door on Mars when Bryce just saw it and it was fake?
because, dude.
Okay, I'm so lost
I'm
now.
just like,
He's like, it's fake, and he's like, no, but let's look again. Now we're looking at an old picture from years ago?
no. Yeah, you put a black and white filter on it to prove that it hasn't been edited, and I think. Because from black and white, you might be able to tell editing marks or smear marks or something, but...
Doesn't that look like it was edited?
Yeah, I can see the line that goes right through it. It looks all funky, but like I said, the only reason I sound like a crazy conspiracy theorist is because I have a wild enough imagination to I'm like, I can what if all these things, right? And then I enjoy it.
Some people say that's the plight of the Pisces.
And people are always like, dude, you're so crazy. You actually believe all this stuff? I'm like, no, but I like, but I like to. Like, I like to think that it's all, like, the imagination to believe that a lot of these are. Like the Hollow Earth one, when my brother literally thought I might actually go crazy and go actually looking for it. I was like, no, I'm actually going to go.
I've definitely believed in some stuff like along the way that it's turned out to definitely not be the case.
Mm-hmm. I've also heard a lot of stuff that turned out to be true. So
the Alex Jones stuff has been wild, and now you don't really see your stuff from Alex Jones. Did he?
He's still doing a podcast, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but why has he been just shut down? He's not allowed to talk like he was talking.
Yeah, he's between all of the,
because he went
social
on
media platforms. He's
you
probably
would have
being
thought that he would have gotten
suppressed.
even bigger. He was on Rogan.
He's probably being suppressed, bro. That's probably why you don't see him on your algorithms. I see him every once in a while, but it's pretty
rare.
Is he
involved in a lawsuit or something?
He did say Sandy Hook was fake.
How recent was that? How recent was this?
Oh,
Still dealing with it.
dang.
So they tried to bring him back, and then
He's still getting
Yeah,
thrown
like he
slapped
can't.
through the mud. Yeah, he's being suppressed, dude.
but he
I'm not saying that he shouldn't be. I'm not saying he does. He might deserve it if he did
that's
go off
tough.
some crazy.
That's
He was right about a lot though, so it's hard
But I
to.
mean, why are he? I don't know if he should be. It's just tough. Yeah, you can say whatever you want to. You shouldn't have to get put in jail over it. But
That is what freedom of speech. That's why they threw it in our Declaration of Independence.
yeah, but yeah, I don't. That's tough because he does have like a radicalness that people follow him for.
And if you were one of those parents, I'm sure you would probably be like, "Yo, dude, the fuck." Good old Alex Jones. Yeah, that happened in 2012. He's still suffering the consequences.
And the frogs are still turning gay. They haven't stopped that.
Yeah. Sorry, Alex. Couldn't help you there.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Try not to turn the frogs gay.
So we'll get into it. We gotta take some breaks. We got holidays coming up.
Yep. Unfortunately, Christmas is on a Wednesday. New Year's Day is on a Wednesday. So I'm gonna have a 2-week break for the wing video. But you think you want to get a hold of the one out by the what's it called over by there, or do you want to do Diamond X?
We'll get it figured out.
Okay.
Off of the air.
Yeah. Give some calls, maybe even start scheduling. The 2-week break might be nice because we might be able to start scheduling these like a month in advance, or at least a couple weeks early. The last couple, and maybe
It's cool
we'll
even
switch
to-
into breakfast.
But you gotta look at it on another aspect of this. Like half the thing is just getting these people and seeing if they let us do it in the first place. Because obviously, even with our best intentions with the brew pub, we got sent over to hooligans. With Tiny's, they said no.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
not
yeah.
everybody is going to be super receptive to this, and we understand that.
Yep. But I feel like the earlier we can ask, the better, right? If we're like calling them and saying, "Hey, we want to come film tonight," that's way harder to ask than, "Hey, we want to come film here in 2 weeks." or
Sometimes
whatever.
it works. Like they're like, "Oh, what? You guys are doing some filming?" Catch
Hi,
them off
guys.
guard. They have no idea. It works out pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But
Pie Guys worked out like that, and they killed it.
We just gonna have to. I'm just got a lot on the plate.
Yeah, that's why I would like to do the scheduling of this stuff so that you just have one less thing to worry about, because you got enough to worry about with work. So if I can get, you know what I mean? That's where your mind's at, and it should be at.
Well, I mean, just all of it. It's like, yeah, because we're pursuing our passions, and I was like, these videos, the podcast in itself is worthwhile because we're not dumping a bunch into it except for technology.
Mm-hmm.
Week after week with these, with the videos and stuff, those do come with price tags.
Mm-hmm.
Those are not that much.
Yeah.
Because I make sure everybody's taken care of when it comes to that. So, and the
For
fact
sure.
that they're receptive, that's why I was thinking if we did one, it's probably our best just to hit Diamond X
Get it out, yeah. Because we've already been.
to the other four,
Yeah,
essentially.
Yeah.
And that's a nice little
Switch up.
cherry on top of
Yeah.
that.
And and then we definitely can. I mean, we've pretty much wrapped up a lot of wing places here in town. Like that wing series, with the last couple more, will pretty much be wrapped up.
Like I think we can definitely highlight several businesses
Mm-hmm.
with a new, and then come back to wings
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty winged out.
Yeah. I feel it.
And I'm trying
As
to think
much
of
as-
something that I could do week in, week out that is not going to make me regret the idea of wings. Like I haven't even thought about Buffalo Wild Wings. I haven't thought about like anything wing related.
It's even chicken. Someone's like, "Here, we're having chicken." I'm always just like,
I
I
got
have a lot of chicken.
me and the wife went to Bernie's for breakfast. Now that would be a legit place to highlight and do a video from. It's just an old school diner, and the food in there is top notch. And she ordered a chicken and waffle. Made me fall in love with her, all the more. I was like, that's cool as hell. Kind of wanted the chicken waffle for myself. They put, instead of a syrup, it's honey. You can't put your own syrup on it, obviously. And then the chicken with honey on it. Come on now.
Dang, that does sound pretty good.
I got my breakfast sandwich, and the potatoes are fire. And it was a huge ass breakfast sandwich. I'm not the biggest fan of an English muffin, unless it's real crisp. I'd rather take a biscuit all day over an English muffin.
Spring rolls would be a good one because they're small and easy.
Yeah, and I'm terrible. Like I don't really like cabbage. I don't like carrots.
Yeah, you got this like some meat filled in there for me. I like it. Yeah, no, I usually don't even get it. If I go Chinese food, I usually don't get spring rolls or egg rolls or anything.
I mean, I should just embrace it all and just eat it all. But there's some foods I'm just...
Yeah, I've been a picky eater my whole life. For sure.
I think I'm more excited. We were having a discussion, and I was like, I want to learn Russian. I was like, think about this. Me and my wife just break off speaking Russian. It's a language nobody knows.
And then, okay, if you weren't worried about going to jail before,
Really? Speaking
I don't
Russian?
know, dude. Yeah, some cop walks in, you're speaking Russian, you and your girl speaking Russian in front of you guys are deciding what you're gonna eat at Wendy's. I can see it, right? And you're speaking, and you're speaking Russian, and the cop walks in, he goes, "What
Hey,
are these
bro.
guys doing? They're about to rob
Can
the
you
store."
rethink where we eating at, please? Can you give us more credit than
Dude.
Wendy's?
One day, you're gonna be really hungry. Wendy's is gonna be right there. But we'll just hit Wendy's real quick. Speaking Russian in line, the cop hears you, thinks you're gonna rob the place. Boom. Thinks you're a Russian mobster, and he gets all scared, panics, tases you.
Until I hit the horn and it goes, na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na, and then it's he just,
No,
okay, it's all good, it's all good. Just a couple Mexicans in here. Can let my guard down.
Thought he was Russian for a second.
That son of a bitch is Russian.
I don't know. Is it true, DJ? Can we look up if Russia actually said that he's trying to agree with Trump on backing off on the war when he got elected? Because this is probably BS.
What I just read the other day about where they're
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I figured it was
Putin's still about
BS.
that.
Still trying to go for Ukraine. It's weird how. Oh, you know what else I heard? I was gonna say it's weird how we haven't heard much about the Ukraine war recently, but also I saw a video last night that said, "How come we know more about this Luigi guy than we do the guy who tried to shoot freaking Trump?" We know more faster about Luigi than we ever knew about this other guy that tried to shoot Trump, and they haven't even talked about this other guy forever. Luigi's locked up. Apparently, they did a interview, and the jail guys were outside responding to the interviewer's questions. So like, "Hey, is Luigi in there?" And they're like, "Yes." And like, "All right, does he have a TV?" They're like, "No." And like, "What do you guys think? Should he be in there with you guys, or should he be free?" And everyone's like, "Let him go." And like, those are all the people in jail with Luigi. It's like, dang, dude, it was a crazy thing they're spinning right now. That he's like this hero. It's like, yeah.
I don't even know what any of this has to do with anything.
He's the guy who shot the CEO, the healthcare CEO. That's who this Luigi guy is. It's like, I don't know, he's not a
Did you ever do any more deep dive into the guy you were gonna look up, the Adolf? What's his face?
Oh, no.
That was it.
No. Yeah, I've just
I heard the name and you
here.
said, "And I'm done."
Well, it's just, dude, come on. No, you can't be a famous Adolf anymore.
Well, they said it was a billionaire.
No, I gotta write things down, otherwise I never forget, dude.
I can't remember what his name was. Adolf something.
Can't remember how we started this podcast, dude. You're asking a lot of me.
That's when we need to think bubbles, so I can go back to why did we start doing this? Oh yeah, fat kid shaking his belly.
Should we just start?
That's a hell of a sign off. Just stand up, shake the bellies, walk off. Just leave it recording for the next.
Put it on a loop?
Just time lapse it.
No.
I wonder how that works. Because obviously these people do these streams that are like 24 hours or what's her face who did it for a year straight.
There's one girl who's been 3 years straight
3 years
on
straight.
Twitch. Yeah, she switches between like her computer and her phone and stuff. But these guys, like all the other streamers, I'm pretty sure they're just kind of running things that are plugged in. They're not using battery, right? They're plugged into the wall. So
That's so wild to think about because from a science point of view, you've just given the ability to study somebody full on. But also, if you're the type of person who wants to be streamed and seen always,
it is weird to me because even like the Kai did a subathon for a full month. He streamed and he rented a big ass house and he had like the house cameras linked to his stream. I don't know how he had a production team just sitting there switching between the cameras and like watching people in the house and stuff. It's like, that's so weird.
He is the guy who's just kind of okay.
Just doing this
There
crazy shit.
is the production team are like, yes, the cameras. We'll go into all the cameras. We'll link them all together. Yes, you see how it works easily. And you're
And
like,
also like,
what the?
and then we're gonna hire little Dickie to come in and wake him up one morning. Oh, and then Snoop Dogg's gonna come in and smoke him out, and Kevin Hart and Drewski will show up and do Thanksgiving. It's a
Yeah, there's just a
huge production team behind. It was actually pretty funny. Kevin Hart did do something really funny.
I did see his dance moves and the shit was whack.
Did you see him call out his production team? He said to him, he's like, dude, I can tell Kai that this shit is not running good. Your production team is like, hold on. He's like, grabs a walkie-talkie, he goes, what's up? Walkie-talkie comes back, what's up? He's like, okay, you're fired. This is... Puts it in, he's like, this is what I'm talking about, Kai. This is absolutely unacceptable. Kai goes running out, no. Kevin, all right, you're fired. It's pretty good.
But also, I mean, they already made their money. I think
Oh,
A
yeah.
guy like Kevin Hart is going to him like, dude, you could be capitalizing and you can be making even more and protecting this. It's good looking out like a dude who got to have a guy like that who's gonna actually come and look out for you.
Yeah, it's weird that he's getting all these like really big name celebrities to come through on his stream and stuff. There's obviously some type of I
Well,
think Hollywood sees that.
No, I was gonna say it's a give and take. I mean, you can attract new people if you're Kevin Hart because you're kicking it with Kai, and Kai obviously he needs more viewers to do it,
Right, and
everybody
yeah.
to see it, and then if you had somebody like Kevin Hart talking about Kai, then bam.
Yep, it's a win-win for everybody.
And then there's a bunch of marketers sitting around a table just jerking off all over each other because
Well, I
they're
think
like,
even-
yes, we finally got it. We don't have to lift a finger and they can just do everything.
I think Snoop Dogg even talked about going to do more stream stuff with streaming people. So hey, man,
I was
Snoop
like,
Dogg.
Snoop Dogg does with everybody for the money.
Oh, dude, he's there for the money. But hey, man, anybody, Snoop Dogg, Sky Bree,
Kendrick
anyone want some
Lamar is
guests,
doing
dude?
Super Bowl this year? Is that what I heard? That's correct, DJ? Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, Kendrick.
cool.
Lil
We'll see how that
Wayne.
goes.
I want Lil Wayne 2026.
For president?
Yeah, president. And on. I mean, it is pretty crazy that he hasn't done the Super Bowl yet.
They don't usually do too much hip hop, though, do they? I guess the last couple of years they've been bringing hip hop. They did the.
I was like, you had Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson.
That's not.
I mean, just
That's more
saying, you
pop.
got Britney Spears. You got
That's
all
pop.
these. Get it on Lil Weezy.
Yeah.
Put him on.
I'm okay with like when they did the one big one with all the all of our old hits came on, and they brought all the homies in.
I
Ludacris
thought
and-
maybe you could say it's because it was gang related, but obviously Kendrick Lamar is Pyru, so they both Bloods. There's nothing holding you back. Should have him on there. Should have Kendrick and Lil Weezy. That'd be crazy.
Dude, that'd be some good guests, bro. We're calling out some big names right now.
Well, you just do both of them together. You could do the sickest show like that, and then out of nowhere bring J. Cole in. Damn, that would be a Super Bowl to remember for the ages.
Who's going this year, you think? Lions are doing really good.
Man, I'm so mad. How is my team gonna be 11-2 and we still a wild card? And how the Packers 2 games behind us and they still a wild card? How's my whole division basically gonna get into the?
Because we got
Just hurts
Bigger,
a little bit.
isn't it?
I'm like, man, even when we do good, everybody else gotta do good. What the hell?
we finally doing good for once, and everyone else in our division doing good.
Did the Rams end up finishing? They won that game yesterday, right, DJ?
Yeah, they won the division. I thought. Yeah.
I was watching that yesterday when they were. What was it? They hadn't quite scored the next score. It was 9-6 still, and they were showing if San Francisco lost 0.1% chance of making it to the Super Bowl. I looked at Bryce. I was like, "So you're saying there's a chance?"
So you're telling me there's a chance? Oh, what are the chances of me and you?
So where are we at as far as everything looking sewed up in the NFL there, DJ?
Get some standings.
Yeah, it'd be nice to know. I wonder who's...
Seahawks would have been second in their division because they were just leading the division, but it's not good. It's not pretty. They're not. That division is ugly right now. If the Rams just won, then they probably won the division. Super Bowl's in New Orleans this year. Excuse me.
The Chiefs have clinched.
Chiefs, Lions, Bills, and Eagles. I haven't even seen any highlights of the Eagles this year.
Whoa. How did...
In the hunt. Steelers, Seahawks, Texans, Buccaneers,
How,
Ravens,
whoa,
Vikings.
how is it that they're showing... Those aren't actually locked in, though, as far as Detroit, right? We still have to play Detroit.
But they're division leaders. How many divisional games have you guys won or lost? Because if they have more divisional
Well,
wins,
they've won one more game than us right now.
and you have to play them.
That's how I don't get.
That's
How are we
that's
number
just theirs. That's just everyone's. Seahawks are ranked number 4.
That's
Number
what I don't get.
3. That's I don't.
And the Buccaneers and the Texans? What's happening here?
That's just in the hunt for the playoffs,
I
though.
was like, most of those. And the
I
Ravens?
don't-
What? I thought the. Oh, I guess the Ravens are a game behind the Steelers, huh?
Yeah, but they lost to the Steelers as well.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Honestly,
Did we lose to the Lions too? I can't remember.
the
They might have
Steelers
beat us.
are playing pretty good. Russell Wilson's doing pretty decent over there for the Steelers. Him and Pickett have a pretty good relationship, and they're dropping some bombs to each other. I've been pretty impressed. Having a little bit of hard time in the red zone, finishing off with touchdown drives. So if Russell Wilson can dial that in and can start finishing drives instead of field goals, they'll be real good contenders, dude. They've been playing pretty
I
good.
watched that interception happen yesterday for San Francisco. The Rams intercepted. Man, there was nobody. There was one 49er and 5
Oh,
Rams around him.
oh,
I was like,
what are you doing?
what? That's exactly like, there's no way he threw that interception on accident.
How often do you think
You were just like,
a
hey,
quarterback throws a game?
I couldn't even tell you.
And dude, I saw this video, I think it was a couple of years ago. This ref called a bad play. I think it was 2 bad plays, and then they ran a run right up the gut, and the running back just ran the ref over, dude. Just ran his ass over. I was like, that's hilarious.
And we all know, when there's no whistle, the referee is part of the field.
Mm-hmm.
So it's on the referee to get
Yep,
the hell
get
out of the way.
No, but this guy did it on purpose. The referee was trying to get out of the way, and he
100%.
just turned into him. Yeah, just got him good.
That's tough too, because you're gonna have a side ref who's gonna see that, and usually you're gonna call.
Oh yeah, but still,
Me. Call
call a fair game, like they did in the longest yard, dude. Call a fair game.
That's tough too. It's way easy to say it from a fan. Have you ever reffed a game?
No, it would be. I couldn't imagine,
Yeah,
dude.
go
The
ref a game first before you talk, because as somebody who's actually reffed and had been on the other side of everybody in the stands yelling at you and saying you missed everything,
Yeah, I can
good
imagine.
luck, bro.
I
It
can
would
imagine.
break you. You would start crying. It hurt my feelings beyond. Open your fucking eyes. I'm like, they were open and I saw it, but it's too late to throw the flag now. So moving on.
Dude, yeah, it's a lot to watch, right? They have 4 of them out there usually on an NFL game.
Yeah, and those are top athlete
yeah.
referees.
Yeah. These
You
guys
know how
aren't
many
your home
games
yeah.
go on every day throughout the entire country, and how many calls are wrong.
Probably
A lot of times they're just volunteers, just a mom or a dad out there just trying to do their best.
So there you go, everybody. Stop fucking shitting on the refs at your local kids' games, please.
Man,
Because they're just trying.
they're doing the best.
Yeah. Give them a little bit of a break. Just like 10%.
But you boys out of Mile City, you know the hell you are, what you were doing. I'm just kidding.
Obviously, it's been, I don't know how many years since you ref that game.
Back when them kids were like 9 years old.
I don't know what they're fucking doing out there, though. Knock that
They're
shit off.
sophomores and juniors in high schools now, but back when they were 9 years old, you know what you did. You know what you did.
That's definitely some pent up fucking trauma if I ever heard some, dude.
Those are some wild games.
Oh,
Shout out them boys. There's some tough playing football players. Cole Strip. It was fun.
we were talking
playing
about
some.
those
There
good
was
old
some-
boys, yeah.
Well, even Columbus, Zorky. It's tough. Tough kids.
Tough ranch kids, yeah.
Yeah.
Heck
That's
yeah.
it. That's time.
Yeah, we got it.
Not another minute out of us, you guys.
You don't get it.
None of it.
You
So
don't understand.
we'll be back on Monday. Actually, we won't be back. Well, Monday night, we'll be back.
Monday night,
Yeah.
just like football.
So if you're not watching the
Monday.
game, tune in to Morning with the Boys.
Morning with the boys.
And while you're there, go ahead and like and share and subscribe. Get on TikTok. The reel is out. We got some releases on Spotify. We got
Yeah, we're scheduled like 2 weeks out for Spotify right now. We are getting going, and we'll get caught up here eventually with Spotify. But our podcast manager just started listening to Spotify again, which helps. He can give us some tips and tricks. And yeah, of course, just big shout out to our sponsor, 2 Men in a Truck,
for all
for
your moving needs.
all your moving needs. And until then,
We are out.
bye.